Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 9:51 a.m.
Right guys, so just after 9 a.m. I took Max out for a walk on the Rochester Riverside field. Just lately I've been feeling dizzy and faint, and I've had really bad hot flushes where I've just thought that I can't go outside because I feel like I'm going to overheat and just drop. I'm persevering with it. I've tried HRT patches, but they didn't do me any good at all. I see you can get side effects of really bad headaches, and the headaches were so bad it was worse than having the dizzy spells. So I mean, this could go on. I'm 54. Alexa, when does the menopause start?
Menopause typically starts between age 49 and 52.
Alexa, what are the symptoms of menopause?
According to Menopause Matters, symptoms of the menopause can include hot flushes, night sweats, insomnia, headaches, mood swings, difficulty concentrating, passing urine more often, and vaginal dryness. This is only general information and does not constitute medical advice. Consult a healthcare professional if you have a medical problem.
So basically you can have a later menopause. My menopause is going to be later. My periods have not stopped yet, so I'm still getting periods at the age of 54. Some women get really early menopause. If you have a hysterectomy, you get a menopause. It's all to do with the ovaries producing hormones, and then your body packing up, giving birth to babies, and your ovaries like dry up, and when your periods stop completely, I think it's going to be fantastic because every time I've had a period since the age of 14, it's been hell on earth. I've had really heavy bleeding, very bad pelvic pain with my periods since I've ever known. So I think I'm going to have a later menopause, because when you're in menopause, your periods have stopped for a year. Mine haven't stopped yet. So I'm in the perimenopause leading up to the menopause, because you're in the menopause when your periods have got to have stopped for a whole year to be in the menopause. So I'm not in the menopause itself, I'm leading up to it, and I'm getting the mood swings, I'm getting the brain fog, I'm getting... This morning I had like a really zapping pain down my back, and then this really bad hot flush, and I'm getting dizzy spells, and sometimes I'm actually scared just to walk to the co-op, because I'm just trying to walk straight and I have to concentrate on my walking. It happened yesterday. I was walking around the field, I had a zap down my back like an electric shock, and then I went weak down my back and I thought I was going to collapse on the field. Obviously I know I need to go to the doctor. Obviously I know it's something to do with my periods being all irregular, the hormones fluctuating and all that crap. But it can be extremely frightening, especially if you're on your own and you're a distance away from your home. I now have to keep money in my purse in case I'm out somewhere and I need a taxi to get back because I can't walk. And for being a very active person who's like to dance and keep fit, now I'm struggling to stand up and walk straight, which is it's very upsetting and very hard to cope with. up until a few days ago, I was keeping fit, and all of a sudden now I can't. I can't, because I'm afraid I'm going to fall over and hurt myself. I don't know, it is obviously something to do with the menopause approaching. Right, so I've taken Max for a walk. I feel hot. It is close. People have been wearing t-shirts outside, so it is warm as well. The weather's got milder. We're getting towards spring now, which I'm looking forward to, because what I normally do when it's getting towards spring is get some compost, get some plant pots, get some seeds and bulbs, usually from the pound shop, and put some hanging baskets and flowers, etc., on the balcony. And I like to feed the birds, but in those plant feeders, you know, you put the nuts in and the seeds and you hang them up, those type of planters. So I like getting towards spring because I like my plant pots, I like my flowers. I don't have a garden, I have a balcony, but I can brighten it up with plants, flowers and little ornaments. And I used to do that at Lansdowne Court. I had a little scarecrow in a pot, a little windmill, and I've always done that. So, you know, maybe the beginning of March I should go and get some plants and bits, etc., and brighten up the balcony. So I took Max for a walk, took it slowly, concentrating on my walking and that. It is the hot flushes, they're terrible. Outside, even when it's freezing cold, you can feel like a radiator's on. And you can't take all your clothes off in winter because, I mean, you're going to get a chill. It's horrible. I've probably been in perimenopause for some years now, but I think my periods are starting to stop and get irregular. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Your skin goes dry, and then you've got to look forward to hair loss and brittle bones. I mean, it's awful what women have to go through. It really is. Yeah, I'm struggling. Like most Max, like most women my age, I'm struggling. So I walked around, got to the field, builders working on that school, banging, with every bang, it hurt my back, every bang, every hammer, and as I walked past, the loudness of the builders, bang, 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 bang. I'm Crystal, I'm not Jennifer, I'm not acting like a mad old lady. I'm a normal 54-year-old middle-aged lady, and they can bang, they can thump. They were abusing me. They were making out I was Jennifer, and these men were abusing me. They were sexually abusing me. They were pushing me about. And when the crime was reported to the police, they were making out I was Jennifer, who had a mental health condition, and I was getting treated like proverbial scum. And you shouldn't treat a woman with a mental illness in that manner anyway. You shouldn't beat a woman and sexually abuse her and get away with it, because that is what's been going on to me, the daughter. They were all making out I was a mad old lady and sexually abusing me and knocking me about, some of the men. And I'm not Jennifer, I'm not 76, I'm 54, this is my real hair, and I've had enough of it. They can bang, 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 bang. They can make so much noise, they can deprive me of money. I'm not going to men for comfort. And if I do collapse on the floor, then I would just call an ambulance. But I'm not running to men for help. And I'm not acting mad. I can't run and dash about like a 20-year-old when I'm 54. You give me a cardiac arrest. 54 years old running around like a 20-year-old. I can't do that anymore. Just leave people alone. I can't wait till they've finished whatever it is. I don't know whether they're building a car park opposite the co-op. I know they're building a school down the bottom end, but the smells and the banging, this has all been going on for nearly 4 years I've lived up here, and no wonder I don't feel well. And several other people probably don't feel well with breathing problems either. It's done to, look, you're being quiet, you're not doing anything, you're just being normal. Bang, 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 bang. Just leave me alone. When I go into a shop, I just want to get my shopping. I don't want the crap that comes with it. Oh, it's stinky. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, look at that. What is it? Right, carry on. You can all act like that, these people that are doing it. You act like that. There's cameras in these shops. If I choose to pursue this rudeness in shops further, I'm sure someone can go through their CCTV footage and see who these idiots are that are picking on me and following me around shops and being rude. And the things that are going on in shops that aren't normal, bringing dogs into charity shops, bringing dogs into coffee shops, bringing dogs into places with food. And it has been proven because I've taped it, haven't I? It's not in my head either. So that ginger-haired lady at Foley Apartments has gone out before me. She's older, she's about 60, she's got glasses like me, and she didn't have a hat on her head. So you could see the ginger hair. And that's where my neighbour was parked outside last night, outside her flat. His Ford Mondeo passed me as I was walking home, and he obviously coughed first thing this morning. I think everybody coughs when they get up in the morning. I'm not saying that's anything peculiar, but this coughing is relevant. This coughing, because I always start to feel ill when someone coughs right behind me or above me. I start to feel all faint and dizzy. So she's gone out. He's gone out in his Ford Mondeo, like he's done for the past 2 days, quite early. And it's been relatively quiet. And it's the weekend it starts to get really noisy, when he collects his kids on a Friday afternoon. And the one child is really, really large. And it sounds like the Michelin Man walking above the ceiling. The poor kid is disabled, and obviously when he runs across the ceiling it sounds quite bad. I do feel sorry for those kids trapped in a flat for maybe 2.5 days or more during a school holiday, and they're obviously running up and down morning till late at night, just running up and down. They don't seem to sit still. So you're trying to watch your telly and the kid is running up, running down all day long. There's no break from it unless they go out. And then it sounds like he's breaking the furniture, throwing things about and busting things. So you'll get 5 days where it's relatively quiet, then your weekend is fucking disrupted. It's disrupted, you can't do anything. Because there's so much noise and yelling and banging. I can't sit on my balcony because they're banging on the balcony. They're shaking the balcony above me and stamping on it when I'm sat outside. So I can't even sit out on my balcony at the weekend. And that isn't fair. That's just not fair. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. The communal cleaners were in the building as I come home, and they used strong disinfectant. And the blonde lady said hello to me as I was walking up the stairs because the lift is still broken. It's still broken. Hide-aware stickers all over the place, but it's been broken now for about 5 or 6 weeks or more. And anyone carrying shopping or prams and children have got to walk up the stairs. And it's not a case of people need to lose weight. A lot of people that are overweight have medical conditions. Diabetes can make you fat. Children can be obese because they're disabled, they're autistic, they've got something wrong with them, right? So before you take the piss out of someone that's overweight, try and find out, because Katie Price has had trouble with the police taking the mickey out of her disabled child. The police being racist and taking the mickey out of her son's weight. Police. And she's been doing a case against the police. That was 2018. It's taken, what, 5 years to get this out in the open? That her child has been taken the mickey out of for being overweight. These children need help and support, not mickey taking and being verbally abused, right? So yeah, this poor kid upstairs is running up and down, he's overweight, and it's not funny. You shouldn't be in a flat cooped up like that. I mean, that's all they do, laugh at us all. If you're disabled, if you've got something wrong with you, people think it's funny. And the police, and another policeman accused of exposing himself. Where do they get the police from? All the police that dealt with me from 2008 onwards. I mean, really? That's if they were real police. Because every time I reported a crime, they tended to put me in a cell for it, even though they had no warrant and no statements. They put me in a cell illegally and got away with it. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. See you later.